that the baby looks like the dad, they don't feel like
the baby is ugly.
Yes.
To make a good omelette, you need 2 good eggs. If one of them is spoiled, no matter which tricks you use, the end result will be bad. Likewise, marriage is a beautiful thing, but to make it work, both of you have to be willing to work extra hard, to be good towards each other. Welcome back to our YouTube channel, Dr. B and Dr. G. We love you. As dear subscribers, thank you. We're always grateful. Then if you're new here, please consider subscribing. More so, if you love content on nutrition, lifestyle, health, marriage, motherhood, we can't say it all. Just subscribe. We're sure you won't regret. We are yet back with another episode. Our dear singles, hope you're excited like I am today. We are talking, how do you select a good partner? I'm not alone. I came with the usual culprits.
Dr. You're welcome. Thank you. Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
How was your week?
It was okay.
I know.
Having fun.
I know. Now, being doctors, we'll start with what is most necessary as we talk about partner selection. Yeah. So, partner selection. As doctors, if you've been lucky to go to hospital with your partner before marriage, there's some key things we look at. We'll start with the basics that people know.
And you should actually go to the hospital before you get married, because these tests are very important and they help you to avoid so many things in future.
And you're going to tell me some of
Yes.
them.
For example, test for HIV. You have to test for HIV. You know that is what, okay, most people actually do that, which is very good. I clap for you. Yes. Then now, there are things that you don't know. You need to test for other STI, sexually transmitted diseases. You need to test the blood group and see whether you're compatible or not compatible with your partner.
For the sake of your children.
Yes. And there's you test for sickle cell, because some people are carriers.
The most important one. Because why should we screen for sickle cell? We're giving some bit of detail in this episode because we've seen children suffer. We've seen families break up. Now, sickle cell, if you're a carrier, if you're a sickler, and you marry a sickler, there are 99% chances of giving birth to sickle. And when you give birth to sicklers, the children suffer. I've seen couples break up in hospital because they are tired.
You get tired.
And then you wonder why they need to eat in the beginning. And then also, if you're a carrier and you marry a carrier, still 50% chance of sicklers.
And yet you could have avoided that.
These things
this
are
person is a
avoidable.
carrier, you go and marry someone who is not a carrier.
Yeah, they're avoidable. Unless God has spoken on this point, unless God has spoken, please separate before. Because at the end, your love actually perishes. I've seen, I worked in Ginger Hospital. I've seen a man walk away from a woman with their bedridden child. And they already had for him and said that we already have 4. I'm tired. Now you wonder which kind of love drew them to that. Anyways, we are talking partner selection.
Partner selection. I think I can just start by telling you what I considered when I was picking my own partner.
Okay.
That takes me way back. Because for example, I had dated like 2 people, and things didn't go well. Now I meet this guy and he's the opposite of everybody else. Even the people that I was meeting, the proposals. But what I always considered like in a partner was someone who actually cares. Like, you know, people will come, they can even splash money around, they want to ask whether you've eaten, but there is someone who really shows that as much as I'm asking you, I actually care. I want to know, I want to help, I want to, not just saying, babe, have you had lunch? No, I've not yet had lunch. And okay, sorry. I know, right? I know, yeah. So something like that. So for me, I met this guy, he really cared. Like in the evening, you've gone out, and he's going to take you home. I think we've even done it with you, and his son who told me that we take you home before you enter your house. He's not going to leave.
Yeah, he did it last time.
Hey, like he told me that, and even like sometimes he doesn't have fuel. You know that you're all broke, but he will be like, no, you can't go on a border. If you're going on a border, we are going together until you enter your house.
Wow.
Or if I'm going to first drop you, I'll figure it out.
Drop you on a board.
Like,
wow.
You know?
Caring was
it.
So
caring. Because, you know, caring. After you get married,
things don't change.
These things follow you.
They follow you.
They follow you. This guy is going to be, maybe he's in town, and they say, you come at 10 p.m.
Yes.
And he doesn't care whether you're going in the night, whether you're sitting on the border, whether they're going to attack you on the way. You find me in town.
So, dear single ladies planning to get married someday, that's key. Someone should be caring. He should be responsible. Actually,
exactly.
That's what I sense in this. Yes, her husband, by then, fiancé, boyfriend, you saw, he was, even without a cat, at least he'll go with you on a board to make sure you are safe.
You know?
So, because there was this saying that lizards do not change. They don't grow into crocodiles or what. They just become married lizards. So if the guy is not caring for you before marriage, even after marriage, he will still be that way.
In fact, he will worsen.
Obviously, now he has you.
Yes. So, and then, like, I was easy. I can say, like, you need to find someone that you can easily talk to.
Yeah.
For example, you meet someone and you're scared of talking, like telling him some things, but like you're always on tension. I'm not going to say something wrong. But now, like Ivan, you're all just talking. You talk and talk and talk, and then you finish like 4 hours of talking, and you didn't even hold back anything. You're not embarrassing yourself. Like you don't feel anything. Even him, it's the same thing. So you can, there's that friendship.
I'm with you on that one. Someone you're free with. Someone you don't have to fake it with, because this person is going to be your life partner, like lifelong.
And it comes naturally.
Yes.
You find it is happening. You don't intend to, but somehow it just happens. You're like, but I've been talking to this guy for all this time, and I didn't even
you didn't have to lie.
You didn't have to lie about anything. So something like that.
That's a good one. I actually agree with, because man, if in a relationship, even now, if you're watching an intimate relationship, why are you trying so hard to be someone else, to please him, to hide some things? Because first of all, marriage, sometimes hiding things is hard. It's for life. So it's better you be you from the beginning. And yes, so that one is a very strong one.
I have
for me.
a friend. She's like 32. The guy was 22, and she went and even changed the national ID.
What?
Yeah, she changed the national ID. She changed everything, and she married this guy. They really got married.
The guy thinking she was of a different age.
20.
She lied that she was 20. King of glory.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I don't know whether the guy has ever phoned up, because the guy is not our friend, but now us, we can't even visit her because
you are old. I'm sorry for laughing, but that's...
And what is funny is that she was like in Form 6 and we were like in Form 2.
Meaning she's actually older than...
Yes. So this girl, at the time they got married, we kept on, we didn't attend the wedding, but she's our friend because we're in the same village. So my friend, people real, if you're finding yourself in that situation, imagine you're going to live with this guy for the rest of your life and you're going to be dodging your friends because you don't want them to.
Please forgive my facial expression, but this is me being like, please don't do that. First of all, if a guy loves you, there are guys who I know who age doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
You just open up, you're like, man, I'm 32, you're 22.
You know some guys, the age doesn't matter.
Yes, there was a couple actually. Their parents to one of my classmates, my former classmates. The mom was 4 years older than the dad, and they are happily married. Like I'm talking of my classmates. So there was a point I think we'll talk about later, which is acceptance, respect. You know, so this lady, I don't know what it was, but if it was real love, if someone loves you, I feel like age shouldn't be a problem. Please, dear ladies, I know also if you ask me my age right now on camera, I may never say it. But if it's someone you want to get married to,
just made 18.
If it's someone you're going to get married to, just tell them the age. It's not an issue. If he loves you, he will stay. And if he doesn't, if he begins that, let him go. He's not your husband.
He's not let him go. You know? That brings me to another point. Like someone you're going to marry, you should have the same, at least kind of the same. You should believe in the same God. There are people who believe in other things. There's a lady. They said many they do things. On Sunday they go to the chitoma. You know what a chitoma is in English? We ask that thing.
It's some tree. I'm told it's some type of tree.
Yes. So there's this couple. They get married, but meanwhile they go to the chitoma. After giving birth, the wife
wants chitoma, these trees.
Those trees. So now you have children for this one, not that they got in the chitoma.
It's making me miss that story. Like they went to chitoma for what?
Like for them, that's where their gods were.
Oh, for both of them? Or
for one partner.
Okay.
So now, I don't want to give a lot of
yes.
Yeah, so now after they go,
they might watch.
Every Sunday, one of them goes to church, another one goes to the chitoma. They give birth. Now, kids belong to both of you.
Yes.
So who is going to go to the chitoma and who is going to go to where? Are you going to have two children so that one goes to the chitoma and this one goes to the church or what? So like it starts now bringing wrangles. Now you start fighting. It starts now, you wonder why you made that mistake. Yet you knew from the beginning that it would have been easier if you actually go with that person that you have the same belief, so that you know. So I think even like our friends who have different religions, they are married, but when you give birth, now the man wants the kids to go to his church. The woman believes in her church. Be baptized in which church? Like you have to be at a certain level of like grace. I think you should have some particular, like a big
special grace for you to deal with that.
For you to deal with that and accept. Some make it.
Yeah, some do make it.
You have to do a lot of work.
It takes me. I'm with you on that one. Same. You should have the same belief. If you see one, you still have chance. Please, the Bible clearly states it. Light does not mix with darkness.
Exactly.
If two are moving together and one is moving, if one is moving this direction, the other is moving that direction, one will they reach? You should move the same direction. I think Paul says it. But now, thank God we are talking to the singles. You're not yet there. But if you're already there,
it's not too
Paul
late.
says, if you're already there, you don't have to change because you're already there. You just behave well and the person will see
and as
how
for
to
the
do
grace.
for the grace to sustain. But before, please, that's very crucial. As we are Christians, right now we are talking about he should be a Christian, he should be, but even if you're Muslim, I feel like he should be Muslim, I don't know what.
It's way easier when you are the same, than us who have to fight. First of all, you have to change for me. Then if you don't change for me, then you have to pull me to get married.
If you agree to change, is okay. But now that whole process of my mom, my parents will not, it's really, but we see it as a small thing, but it's a big thing.
Because God is the center of your marriage. Now imagine I don't believe in your God, and you don't believe in my God. So what kind of marriage
your children? You
know
exactly.
So it's actually a very big one. I think that should actually come number 1 on your list.
On my list. Yes. So, and then there's now this thing that also comes with beliefs. For example, I will start with a story. When we were at campus, there's this guy. I think I liked him, and then he invited me to go. I was supposed to go and pick a certain book from his room. Now, I go to his room. We're not dating, remember? But he's a guy, he's single. I'm single. And I kind of have a crush on him.
And he knows.
I think he did. Because he also used to be
Tell us.
So I got to visit to pick a book. Reaching there, you go. This guy, first of all, sees me. Hey, you're welcome. You can make some tea for us. And I'm like, excuse me. I
already doing wifey duties before
I just came to pick a book. And I'm like, no, I don't want tea. I'm not going to drink. So we sit, we start jazzing. Then I'm like, by the way, he told me to come and pick a book. Like, where is it? Because already I'm annoyed. You're telling me to make tea, to make you tea. I've just come to visit, excuse me. And then he tells me, you want to check a book? My bed is not laid. First lay the bed before you go. What? Excuse me. I stood up. That was the end of the crush. He looked so ugly.
I can imagine. Trust me.
He looked so ugly. I didn't want to hear. Even in class, he could greet me and I get so angry.
I know.
I just stood up
and loser.
And I matched. And then, now you see, when you're blinded by the crush and the guy is so handsome and what, so now you just continue, go lay a bed. You've started, now you're laying your foundation. So you continue, you've made tea, you've laid the bed, you've done what?
In summary of that, my dear single ladies, if you're watching this, please have value on you.
Exactly.
Know who you are. Don't begin playing wifey duties. Then he will see how you cook, how you marry. My dear, a man who's going to marry you. No, it's not about how good you cook.
It's not.
Because it's not how good you wash. If he wants to wash, he will get a washing machine. You know,
if you don't know how to wash,
please,
and
my
you
dears,
know, like there are some people who will come to visit you, and you see them, they're interested in helping you. Yes, they're visiting you. You're preparing something. They're coming. Where is the cups? I want to bring the cup. You know that person. Definitely, when you get married, he's going to help you, because there are days you will die alone in that kitchen, and the guy will be there watching, changing channels, and asking, darling, is the tea ready?
Please bring it here. And yes, cooking is very important, because the people say a way to a man's heart is to a food. But
is it true?
The word is changing. No, as I experienced so far, my husband tells me almost like all the time, if I want to eat good food, at least I have some company to take me to a hotel every day. If I want this and this, like, he married someone to help him, like, in other ways, not just about food. Yes, cooking is essential.
But it's okay, you should have those special days.
Yes, cooking is very essential. It's what, but our point here, as a single girl, we still go back. Have value on you. You shouldn't overdo it every weekend. You're in the guy's house. Then he's been using you. That's why they end up with like a maid.
And you're not married even.
Don't do those things.
Now, another one is like, you see how you go to visit and totally his parents, his family, they all hate you. How are you going to live with this man?
That's one.
You know, we all say, I am not marrying the family, which is true, you're not marrying the family. But these are the people you're going to live with, go on parties with, visit all the time. So for me, I think if they hate you, find out why. Like, work on it, try to at least work, but don't still know your worth.
If it fails, and
don't go washing their clothes and
trying to impress them, because sometimes one thing actually I've learned, and I think
our viewers, you also agree. Therefore, you just hate me. Sometimes someone has not done anything to, and you don't like them. So if that happens, those are your in-laws.
The in-laws, your siblings.
Anyways, the point, this is what I did, and I thank God the opposite. It's just, I prayed. You know that you're young, you even don't have a man, like there was nothing happening, like you get married one day, but I used to hear the Baganda, because my mother is a Baganda, so I know a lot about Baganda. So my like Ikudia Posembi, Oksanga Nazalo, Sanga Malalo. I think you've heard of that. Like they made it seem like some like my husband, what. So me every time I heard of that, I was like, God, my mother-in-law will love me. Like I could before even like my husband is proposed, like my mother-in-law will love me. And I had some ex. When I noticed, I met the mom because he just brought the mom to me like, I'm putting on trousers. I'm like, and the mom got this bad picture of me. Of you. Of like, a girl is a Kampala girl, what? Yeah, I knew the relationship. Like, I knew everyone could be like, I'm like, your mom doesn't like me. But this time round, in this way, I was like, God, my mother-in-law. Father, all the favor. King of glory. Me, I have a mother-in-law, my darling. A woman who sends me upkeep. So you can imagine.
But you know, it's you just need to go with this attitude of she's a mother.
She's a mother.
Moreover, she's your husband's mother. She's your children's grandmother. My friend, just go with the humble heart.
Pray about it and be a good daughter there. Don't go with that attitude of like they are bad. They're actually good people. Very good. My mom-in-law is a blessing.
They are parents. So for example, there are friends. Me, I have very many friends who have kids. Of course, I'm in that circle. But there are people who have never posted their kids. And you know why?
Why?
Because the kids look like the parent, the dad. That's what I'm saying. Like when you're looking for a guy to marry, also try to be attracted to the person. Because some people will just marry. People have different reasons why they marry their friends. But like these guys, because the baby looks like the dad, they don't feel like
the baby is ugly.
Yes, they don't feel
like the baby is attractive enough.
But it has happened, and then the person real inbox says, this baby looks like their father.
I thought that's a plus. I thought when your baby looks like that dad, that's a plus.
What I also thought.
Anyways, the point for us single dear ladies, yes, you should. That comes with respect. You should like him. You should respect him. Like he should be someone that you walk with. Because now imagine if you don't want to post your baby because they look like him, will you walk with him into some
introduce him, this is my husband.
Will you walk? You see, so you should be comfortable now. You should be comfortable, man.
Yeah, and then another thing is when I got married to Ivan, we didn't have money, but I knew there was potential. Like, so don't marry because the guy has money. Yeah, of course you need to have money to survive, but you can't marry a guy just because they have money.
I can't.
But you can see potential because if you don't know, I met some guy. He told me, if you don't know how to make money, then you won't even keep the money that you have. So have potential to make money, but not just the money is there.
I can't agree more on that one. It was the same story. My hubby, I met my husband. I had very many potential suitors who are richer than him. Literally, like they had money. There was one who had money. Like people actually remember some very close friends. Like, but Grace, why that guy? Why? Like my husband, but then had a shoe. Let me not talk about it. But anyways, guys, like my husband was the time I met him he was doing his masters. Immediately, you know, some of his doctors now like me finished, but I'm not going back. I've not done masters yet. I'm still looking for some common. Like I'm relaxing. It's not the money that I'm looking for. I'm taking a break. But for him, immediately after medical school, he went back to school. He was broke. And then he meets me. Yes, you remember he meets me. And then by then I was kind of a different class. The friends I had were a different class. And then
his rich mama.
Different things. Like we're in different time, like zones, like let me say. But I knew I knew it was him. And one of my friends made a comment of like, Grace, really? But me, what I saw in this guy, first of all, he was, leave alone, he was topping his class. It's not about being bright. He had a good family. He was just a humble man. But when he tells about his family, they are actually well off. He had potential. Someone who could work extra hard. Like he had, I saw and I'm like, okay, it's now this year, 2 years from now when he's done, where are we going to be? And God is so faithful. Immediately after his master's, like this, things turned around. We had a kaka. A caprino. These ones that they have old, there's like, after like God is faithful. You're laughing because you knew that, right? God is faithful. After like that, he drives a car, like he also knows, he's like, when I'm driving, I don't have a small car. And then leave alone that, even me, this guy is a Subaru girl. Like,
no, not the other car.
Yes, so yeah. I'm like, we are sharing this not to brag. We are being so sincere. If you are to summarize these points, look at some others. Not be like me, educating for someone who has no future. No, that's not what we are saying. We are saying let there be potential. No, this guy is just limited for now, but there is. Yes, that was very insightful. Thank you so much, Dr. B. I think, dear single ladies, you've learned one or two things, and one thing for sure is that people do not change after they get married. I want you to know that. What you've said may not even be part of the things you want to consider. That's okay. We're just human beings. Speaking what we think can work. You and your God, whatever God you believe in, get consent from him. Then you know that the guy you're dating is a guy people do not change. If there was something you don't like, where? Is it worth bearing all? If you can't carry it on, it's forever. We Christians believe it's forever, and forever is a long time. Thank you so much for always being around. Thank you so much for spending your MBs. Please remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Have a blessed week.